Hello brawlers and welcome to my review of episode 21 of Bakugan Evolutions. I'm Haru Ren, so spoiler warning if you haven't seen this episode yet, go back and watch it now. But if you have, sit back, relax, and enjoy my review of Evolutions episode 21. So the first part we begin with Get Back the Baku-Balls. The Awesome Brawlers are at a museum where it is displaying ancient Bakugan that were discovered. And when you thought that story where they had that super ancient Bakugan thing was unimportant enough, they actually tied this episode into that episode. Though it still remains unimportant and added next to nothing. Ajit finds that the ancient Bakugan on display are actually fakes, but the director of the museum doesn't want to call the police because if it goes public like this, it will be a PR disaster for the museum. Ajit knows who is the one that switched the ancient Bakugan with the counterfeits because, and I couldn't make this up if I tried,
it was Sterling Glattman, and he puts his signature on his fakes, just like he did on this one.
You are made of stupid.
So you're telling me that the counterfeiter is such a conceited criminal that he would actually confess to his own crime? This isn't like some Phantom Thief thing where he leaves a calling card or something. He's actually trying to conceal the fact that he did it. But he signs his name on a counterfeit because he's just that conceited and confessing to it, so... what? And honestly, I really believe Ajit would actually know about him considering his past history with crime. I think that Ajit was really the right character to have leading the story. I was expecting something a bit more interesting though, like maybe Glattman and Ajit know each other through Phantom Thief Storm and the only way to really find Glattman is by asking Storm or something like that. Instead, they just catch a security guard that was Glattman's inside guy and have him lead the Awesome Brawlers back to Glattman to turn into a bog standard getting stuff backstory. Honestly, considering that they only have 11 minutes to tell this, I kind of don't blame them. Seriously, can we just get rid of like half episodes or something like that? Just like stop making episodes like 2 parts. It makes Bakugan a whole lot better if you're just having one episode dedicated to one story going at a time. So Glattman, voiced by Rob Tinkler, engages Dan, Winton, and Leah with his Bakugan while Shun and Ajit look for the ancient Bakugan. Throughout the battle, Glattman mistreats his Bakugan, even stomping on Demorg after it lost, making Dan and honestly myself kinda mad. But Ajit and Shun find the ancient Bakugan, Dan just brutalizes Glattman's nothing Bakugan, and the ancient Bakugan are returned to the museum.
Are you telling me that I fell for a ploy set by a bunch of little brats?
And I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for you meddling kids! Oh yeah, pretty much nothing happens this episode. But speaking of nothing happening, we move on to the next part, the Return of Lord Brakken. Yeah, like the title suggested, Lord Brakken, the creepy ruler, is still trying to win over Leah, but Leah pulls an objection and easily beats Lord Brakken, and he has eyes for Crystal Blue now, so he enlists Dan and Winton to play matchmaker for him in exchange for anything they want. Yet another stupid story that is a throwaway filler. However, unlike the previous part, at least this one I find entertaining. Though I don't know how Winton and Dan came up with the idea that Crystal Blue, of all people, would be into art.
Huh?
Good God! Why? Dan! Winton! Are you aware that cell phones can send pictures now? Well, that could be a good or bad thing. Brakken posing as the Mona Lisa. Good God, could you imagine this actually being framed and hung up? Oh, crap! So, since the Mona Lisa, Rodin the Thinker, and Egyptian carvings don't work, Dan and Winton suggest Brakken battle Crystal Blue, where if she wins, she gets a whole bean meal course or something. Wasn't this Brakken's idea from the start? And somehow this all devolves into Athena and Leah fighting Dan and Winton as well, and Brakken taking notice of Leah, Crystal Blue, and even Athena!
Athena is my soulmate!
Huh? What?
Everything has gotten so hilariously chaotic that I can't even understand what is happening anymore.
I've realized that all 3 of them are my soulmates!
Man whore. And the episode ends with Athena and Leah angry after finding out that Dan and Winton were pretty much trying to sell Leah and Athena off. And Crystal Blue apparently also likes him now. Why? What is happening? So that was episode 21. Let me know what your rating of the show was in the comments down below. So this was once again another pointless filler. The first part was such a missed opportunity and failed to keep my interest, and the second part I can't really be too mad at it because it was funny and entertaining at least. Though really the first one really missed opportunity to introduce Storm back, but second one was just nonsensical fun that really I can't be way too upset at it. I mean, there was some like entertaining spots like Brakken art and all that stuff, but overall, I'm just gonna give this episode a low nanogon in the middle.
Thank you for watching this review of Evolutions. Be sure to press the like button and give us a subscribe for more awesome Bakugan content. I've been Haru Ren, and thank God for Rapid Fire. Bye!